Welcome to another episode of This Is Anything Goes, and today we are going to look at low water pressure from this pipe. Okay, so as you can see, it's actually quite miserable if we compare it to this side. Okay, so I know that it's not an issue with the main pipe because these two are all connected to the same pipe, but this is on low pressure, this is on high pressure, so it's most likely either the head over here or the heart of it over here. So let's have a look. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to turn off the water supply and release the pressure. Okay. Okay, so by turning on the tap without the heart, which is this, what I can say is that it's most likely not an issue over there, but most likely on this. So what I'll do is I will clean this up. Run water around it, then we'll put it back and see how it goes. Alright guys, that's the end of the video, and low water pressure on the kitchen tap easily solved. It seems that the problem was with the heart being dirty itself only. It only took about 5 minutes to actually solve this, and the only tools you need is a 14mm spanner and size 20 hex key. Depending on your tap itself, the faucet, how it's designed or how is it made, you might need other tools, but for mine it was only just 2 tools, very simple. Alright, so instead of actually going out to buy a new head, which costs about 30 over ringgit, this cost me nothing. Alright, and as you can see, the water pressure actually improved. Yeah, and that's about it. Usually all these plumbing things, you don't really need a specialist. You just need to have a mind of how you want to troubleshoot. Like in my case, instead of going through the main pipe, because I know for sure it's not the main pipe issue, because my other tap that is connected to the same pipe, pressure is perfectly fine, but this tap is low, so I know I don't have to go to the to troubleshoot at the main pipe. I need to troubleshoot on the faucet head itself, or the whatever you call it, the kitchen faucet. Okay, and there's only 2 parts that I know that needs to be looked at. One is the heart, the one that I was showing you, the blue color, silver color one. Another one is the head itself. So what you can see is that I didn't have to take out the head, I tackled the heart itself first. So if I were to clean it and it's still not solved, then I will look at the head. If the head has no issues, which most of the time doesn't have, unless it's a very old head and it's made of metal, then you might have some debris or rust in there. It's usually the heart, and you can actually take it out, clean it. If it doesn't solve it, bring it to the shop, buy a replacement part and just install it. Make sure you bring that heart over to the hardware shop. Reason being is there's a lot of different designs and different sizes, so make sure you get the correct one. Okay, and the heart usually costs about less than 15 ringgit, probably less than 10 also. Alright, depending on which shop you go to. Okay, so that's the end. I hope you learned something. If you like this, hit this. If you dislike, hit this. But leave us a comment on how to improve further. Alright, and most importantly, if you have not done so, make sure you hit the subscribe. I know my eyes are looking on one side because the camera is on this side, but the screen is on this side. Yeah, and I have not shaved for about 3 days, so I'm looking pretty messy. My hair is messy, but I hope you subscribe so next time you get more new contents. Alright, till next time, I will see you again.